Hey everyone, today we're making Panda Express's Honey Walnut Shrimp. This is one of my favorite takeout dishes of all time, and honestly I was very surprised on how easy it was to make, so let's do it. You want to start off with some peeled and deveined shrimp, 4 egg whites, half a cup of cornstarch, a little bit of salt as we go, and then we're going to go with some walnuts, half a cup of brown sugar, a cup of water, a couple tablespoons of condensed milk, some mayo. This is Kewpie mayo with some delicious Japanese mayo, and some honey. So in the large bowl you want to start on your egg whites, and then you want to toss in your cornstarch, and this is the wet batter that we're going to be using. So real quick, I added the egg whites, then I added the cornstarch and gave them a really nice whisk. This is to get a consistency that's a little bit thicker so it coats the shrimp a lot better. If you like that little airy texture with a lot of air bubbles, you add the egg whites, you whisk them a lot till they get really fluffy, then you add the cornstarch. I just prefer this method, over the other one. Alright, now we're gonna take our peeled and deveined shrimp, we're gonna toss it into the wet batter, we're gonna get everything nice and coated, and then we're gonna fry them bad boys up. Okay, now for the walnuts, they're really simple. You want to toss in your walnuts in a medium-high heat pan. Go in with some brown sugar, if it doesn't budge, and some water, and that's it. Cook them for a couple of minutes. They're gonna melt and combine together, and they're gonna turn beautiful. Now you want to go in with your shrimp. The oil's about 375 degrees, and cook these bad boys up for just a couple minutes. Just a friendly reminder, make sure if you're using thawed out shrimp that's like pre-frozen, so I'd recommend using fresh obviously. Make sure you dry them out just so there's not a lot of water content when you fry shrimp. They're gonna splatter everywhere if that's the case. So yeah, we just had the fire alarm kinda turn on. Alright, for the sauce, which I was very surprised when I searched it up, it's very simple. It's simply some condensed milk, honey, and mayo. And my cousin recently put me on the Kewpie mayo, which I believe is the Japanese mayo, which I believe Sam the cooking guy uses a lot, who I'm a big fan of. But the mayo is delicious. It's better than the average one in my opinion. I got all the all the amounts written in the description. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of mayo, condensed milk, and just a little bit of honey. And that's why it's like really sweet, especially because there's the walnuts with the brown sugar. So that's why there's like the sweet aspect and then the salty aspect, and it just somehow goes really well together. Now you want to add in your shrimp. Toss everything in there. The sauce is a little bit thick, but it's gonna loosen up when you add all the walnuts. And the walnut has a nice little caramel glaze from the brown sugar. I'm gonna add them to the sauce, and now we're gonna give them a nice little mix. Oh my god! See how it thins out the condensed milk and the mayo and everything, and it becomes this nice creamy texture, and that's what we're looking for. Dude, this looks amazing. So for me, whenever I eat this dish, I always prefer the strong walnut taste that I don't get from Panda Express. So when I make it at home, I make sure I go excessive with the walnut and the caramel sauce. It's my favorite part. And as usual, we have final product. Now bismillah. Bro.
Is it better than the Panda Express one?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Today we're making the famous Panda Express, what is it called? Honey Walnut Shrimp.
Yeah.
So real quick, it depends on the texture. I should have ate that walnut. It's in my teeth and my mouth.